Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brookelynne. And today is the day after we got back from our family vacation. We went on a family vacation with my mom's side of the family for a few days, and it is New Year's Eve, so the 30th of December, and I have a lot I need to do within the next week because it's Saturday today. A week from today, my sister and I will be driving down to Florida to move me back down to Florida permanently. If you didn't know, I'm doing the Disney College program starting January 8th. So we're heading down next Saturday, me and my sister, and there's a lot I need to do. I need to take down my Christmas tree. I need to clean my room. I need to figure out what I'm taking with me, what I'm not taking with me. I have stuff from my classroom that I taught in this last semester that I need to go through and figure out if I'm getting rid of it, if I'm taking it with me, if I'm putting it in boxes for my parents to bring down later. Because also, if you didn't know, the plan at the moment is for me to do the Disney College program and live in Flamingo Crossings Village until May. And then after May, I'm either hoping to get my own studio apartment or maybe share a 2-bedroom apartment with a roommate or something, but just kind of get my own space. So because of that, before I leave next week, I need to have a bunch of boxes packed. Some I'm taking with me now. Other ones my parents will bring to me in May. So we have a lot we need to do. I'm super excited. We're gonna start off with a hot chocolate. I got this cute little cup at Hobby Lobby, I think. Not really 100% sure. It's like a Disney winter cup, and I got this in October around Halloween time, and I have not used it yet, but it's so cute. So I thought I'd make some hot chocolate, maybe make some eggs. I'm not really sure what I want for breakfast this morning. Make some breakfast, and then we'll get into organizing, cleaning, all that stuff. So let's go. Okay, so I got some things out of our extra room. It's basically just a bunch of boxes that I used whenever I moved last time, but then once I got back here, I put a bunch of random stuff in them. Some of it's Christmas, some of it's not Christmas. So I need to go through and figure out what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep, and then try to like condense it. So let's do that really quickly. It's just 2 boxes, but then I have the extra boxes of all that's empty. And I think there's one more box that's actually in there still. So we'll see what happens. I have a lot of stuff, and I'm only gonna have a 2x2 this time instead of a 4x2. So I have to bring less things. We'll see if that happens, but that's the plan. So let's figure it out. Yes, that is a mannequin. My dog is having an asthma attack. 1 minute. This is Nelson, by the way. We don't know why. We think he like gets hairballs or something like a cat does, but yeah. This is Nelson, everyone. Say hi. Super cute. Love him. Come out. I'm gonna miss him, but it'll be okay. Okay, so I have one tub right here. Like I said, it's really just random stuff. So I'm gonna go through it, and then y'all are sitting on one of the tubs right now as well. So then after I'm done with this box, I'll switch y'all out and put you on top of this box, and then like, yeah. But this box looks like it's mostly stuffed animals. This one's the one I got at Halloween, and he lights up. So he's not gonna come with me this time. I might leave him on my bed. Yeah, I think I'll leave all my extra stuffed animals on my bed. That way I don't have to use a box to pack them away. So he's gonna stay on my bed, so I'm gonna put him in a pile right here. This is my Noel sign that I did not put up this year because I could not figure out where to put it. It spells out Noel. I'm keeping that for next Christmas because hopefully by next Christmas I will have my own place with my own mantle or something that I could put that on. So, this is a painting I made a few years ago. It's like Aurora's dress whenever it like turns pink and blue, and then like it's the 3 fairy godmothers and her crown and then a moon. Probably gonna trash this because like I don't need it. And it's not very good. So it was just, I think this is actually while I was at Bible college. And at the Bible colleges I went to, they asked that we not be on, like watch anything while we're there, which I completely understand. So we had to figure out like different ways to like entertain ourselves. So we painted a lot. Yeah, so we're gonna throw that away. This is my dad's hat actually. It says Walt Disney Mickey Mouse. It's an old retro hat from like the 80s or 90s or something like that, but it doesn't look good on me. But maybe if I took it out of the box and like tried to actually wear it, it would look cute. So we're gonna take this because we're going to Disney. I'll put the stuff I'm taking behind y'all. So all right, we have some Dollar Tree pumpkins and stuff, which I'm probably gonna take to Goodwill because I thought they would be really cute this time, but they weren't. I didn't use any of them really. They just sat up here. So yeah, probably gonna get rid of these. So let me find somewhere to put them. Oh, if you could see this, this is crazy. It's like I'm just surrounding myself with a pile. Also, I wanted to show y'all what I got for Christmas. It is a Simply Modern, I think, cup, but it has little Mickeys on it. You can see them. It's covered in Mickeys, and I love it. It's like, it's my favorite thing ever that I've ever gotten. This is like the one thing that I like really asked for, and I got it. I'm super excited. It literally is just covered in Mickeys, and I thought since I'm going back, this will be perfect. I can take it to the parks. I want to get one of the little topper things so nothing gets in it, but it's honestly not that heavy if it's like half full. If it's all the way full, it's heavy, but I thought it'd be a nice one to take with me to the parks. I don't think I can take it to work because I think it has to have like an actual like lid instead of like a straw, and it has to be completely plain. It can't have a design, so can't take it to work I don't think, but I will love using this on park days. Next up is this. This doesn't work. I remember I tried it this year and it didn't work, so we're just gonna throw that away. I have a crochet needle. I haven't crocheted in probably a year. Have a bunch of these. Again, like I said, went through a painting phase. These are probably gonna go to Goodwill. This is a reversible peep. It will go on my bed when I leave. I am taking these two that my sister got me last year. These two Mickeys. They're the Valentine's ones. So obviously gotta take them because I'll be there during Valentine's Day. So they're coming with me, so they're gonna go behind. This is a sign. I didn't use it this year. Probably will never use it again. So this sign is my name and I love it, but I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's supposed to light up. And the hot glue is very noticeable, so it might go away as well. I have this random ornament. I think I got this out of a claw machine when I was like 8, so it's gonna go away. These are the old ornaments I used last year. I thought I had gotten rid of all of them, but apparently not, so they're all gonna go away. Yeah, a bunch of random ornaments that I thought I got rid of, so they're gonna get put away. This is a postcard my cousin got me from Spain, so I guess that will go. I don't want to take it. I'll put it over here and find somewhere to put it in my room here instead of taking it with me. My grandfather's obituary bookmark my mom made us. Life insurance. Maybe I should look. Is it open? Oh yeah, it's open. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't need that. That's trash. Coca-Cola bottle that I have no idea where I got it. This is a orange soda, but it said Old Brooklyn, and I got it at a soda shop in Indiana, and I kept it because of that, and I used it as decoration, but I don't really want it anymore. And it's not like it's old. It's like I got it in the past 2 years, so it's not like a collectible, so that's gonna get thrown away. These are signs that I had in my college dorm. She's clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future, Proverbs 31:25. And not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Mother Teresa quote. I honestly don't remember where I got either of these, or I think maybe my mom gave me one of them. They're probably not going to go with me. I feel like I've passed the little inspirational sign stage of my life, so those are probably going to get put away and given to someone else who wants them. So this is coming with me. It is a little snowman, and it's a nightlight. You have to plug it in obviously, but I got this when I was like 6 or 7, maybe 9 or 10, but it's coming with me to put in my room. And that's all that's in this big old box. So now I need to get all this stuff, like red glitter, out of it. And I think I'm gonna use this one for my Christmas things because it already has glitter in it, so it won't be that big of a deal. But let's get all my Christmas stuff and put it in here. Okay, so I'm outside my house right now trying to figure out where to put everything. So I'll show you what I already had in here from my school, and then I'll show you what I'm thinking we're gonna put everything else. So this is a bag of just random junk, like decorations and stuff. So I'm gonna keep that there, back like in there. Then put maybe some other boxes or a suitcase maybe here. Then in here, I was gonna take this apart, but I honestly couldn't figure out how to fully take it apart, and I was kind of scared if I did, I wouldn't be able to put it back together. So I just took the wheels off, and then I can store things in here. And then on the other side, there's a box of like decorations and stuff. So that's all I have in the front seat. And in the back is my my 9 cube thing. So this is in the back. I didn't realize that my mom, when she helped me put this in, she put it in like upside down. It's because I would have liked to have all of these little cube holders available, but I mean, the 4 or 5 I have are fine. So I can put some stuff in there, maybe shoes in one of these. And I think I'm gonna try to like, I don't know, I might do my clothes in a suitcase again and then do hangers like on the sides. Not 100% sure, but that's how it's looking, and that gives me a good, you know, jumping point of where, like how much I can bring. Like I said, I'm in a 2x2. I can't bring a lot, I know that. So, all right, y'all. So I realized that since I'm going from a 4x2 down to a 2x2, my bed size will change. So like, I'm not gonna have a full XL bed at Flamingo. It'll be a twin XL like it was in college. Oof. But I was like, oh Lord, I only have like full XL or full and queen like bed sets. So I was like, oh my goodness, I think I've gotten rid of my college ones. So I was going through one of those, that second box that y'all were sitting on earlier. I just went through it and I found my twin XL bed sheets. So I'm just gonna use them. It's just the fitted sheet and the pillowcases, which the pillowcases I have on now are gray and I like how they feel. So I probably won't use the pillowcases, but I'm gonna bring them just in case. But I don't have a twin XL comforter, however, or a flat sheet. But I actually don't sleep with a flat sheet because it always ends up in a ball at the bottom of the bed. So I think I'm just gonna use this gray blanket I have. It's pretty big. It's like gray and white. I think I'm just gonna use this as my bedspread. And then use those linens. That way I don't have to buy anything. Because like I said, I'm only planning on being at Flamingo for a few months. I know they just opened those cast member where like if you're a full-time cast member, you can rent your own room there. But like I'd still have to share an apartment with someone. So unless I could find someone that I really wanted to like room with, I probably won't do that. But yeah, I don't have to buy that. So like I just showed you, my car, a few things is in it already. I have nothing up here packed ready to go to my car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go throughout my room. I have a bunch of random stuff that I need to pack. I have my plates that I bought while I was on my college program. If you didn't know, I show these like all the time whenever I'm talking about my college program, but it's because I love them so much. Let me find somewhere to set you. Oh goodness, I can't find my tripod if you didn't notice, but yeah, that'll do. But on my college program, I found these little tiny plates. They're super cute. As you can tell, I've not used them yet, but I bought those. And I bought this bigger plate. I bought 4 of these, and they have like the Mickey right here. And it's gonna be a super cute place setting. And I was debating whether or not to bring them on my college program because I was like, I haven't used them yet because I wanted to wait till I had my own apartment. But you know, so I think I'm gonna bring them, and if my roommates are okay, I'll make like some settings on our bar and make our bar really cute. Our island, there you go, our little island area. So gonna bring those, need to pack those nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my old name tags, even though they're giving me new ones. I'm gonna bring them because I love them. I'm gonna bring my fan, even though I want to get a new one that's a little more high powered. And then I also, while I was on the college program last time, bought this casserole dish that I, again, have not used. However, I cooked a lot more on my college program than I do here at the house. So hopefully I'll start that up again and can use that. So I need to pack all those things. Another bigger item I know I'm taking is my jewelry box. I'll show you. Also, please just ignore how messy everything is. Like, this is, we babysit a lot. So like, this is like just where I put everything that the kids find on the floor. I just grab it and put it up here because I can't reach it. But this is a jewelry box that my parents got me when I was like 7 or 8. It's very old. I only have 2 things in it. This locket that me and my best friend have matching ones when we were in kindergarten. That tells you how old this is. And I've not seen her since like 2nd grade. Our picture fell out and everything, but have that in there. And then this is just a random locket that I found that I put in there. And then I think I have some little pins in here, and that's all. But I want to get a little Mickey Mouse ring. There's this one by Bolivar I really love, so I want to get that and put it in there. It's more random stuff, but I want to get this and utilize it more. So this needs to pack. These beauties need to get packed. They'll probably go in a suitcase. This one over here is broken, like really bad. I don't even know if you can tell. It's like I popped the headband on accident, but it still like technically works. And if you didn't know, I have these in here with push pins, which a lot of people say that at Flamingo you can't use nails or push pins. However, if you actually look at your lease, it says no large holes made by nails or tacks. So then it says like you can use small nails and tacks for hanging. So that's what I did the last time I was there. I bought a bunch of command hooks. Didn't even use them. I just use the little tiny tacks that you'd use for a bulletin board. I use those, and then I use tiny nails to put up some pictures. That reminds me, I don't know, I'm not gonna bring the pictures and the mirror that I had in my last room because I'm not gonna have the wall space for it. So that makes me kind of sad, but I'll have this somewhere. And then what I'm planning on doing is my 9 cube organizer. That's gonna go where the dresser is when you first get there, like where they had the dresser initially. And I'm gonna take the dresser apart. It comes apart into 2 different parts with 2 drawers each, and I'm gonna use them on the side of my bed, and it'll be like even, and then it'll just be kind of like a step up to my bed. But I'm gonna put those there or in my closet so that I can use the 9 cube organizer to like have a dresser area and put this on there, maybe put these above it or a picture, something like that. So that's kind of like a brief overview of what I'm planning for the room and kind of what I need to pack. I also have a lot of blankets I want to pack because I'm always cold and I want blankets. So I gotta figure that out. Also gotta figure out what clothes I'm bringing because I don't know, because like I am very much someone who's usually cold. However, it's Florida and I know it's not going to get as cold as I think it's going to get. But whenever I moved to California for a few months, I thought, oh, it's not going to be cold. It's California. And I was freezing the whole time because I didn't bring one single sweater. So I think I'm going to bring some of my lightweight sweaters and things I can layer. But yeah, and then I'm going to have to also pack up the rest of it so my parents can bring it to me in a few months. So that's an update. I'll update y'all in a few more minutes, I guess. I don't even know. This video is gonna be so all over the place. I'm so sorry. I also need to film another video today doing like my 2024 goals and like new year, new me, like resolutions, all that stuff. So gotta do that at some point too. Also, my tree is still up. So as you can see, I like took off all the ornaments and stuff in the star, but the actual tree is still up because my parents accidentally put their tree in my box. So now we have to like undo that and then put my tree in my box. So yeah. There's an update. So I've been packing, like I said, and I just realized I'm missing my mixing bowl. So I'm really scared. Oh, there it is. I think I have a whole nother box in here that I didn't go through. Y'all, this is like insane. Never do this to yourself. Never get this much stuff. Like there's no need for me to have this much stuff to where I'm like literally finding boxes and boxes of it. That's it, I think. I'm looking at it right now. I think I found it. I think this box is it. So you can't tell, there's like a few random things in there, like my Scooby-Doo puzzle. I feel like it might be in there, but that's under all of this. There's my mom's wedding veil. But it could also be, that's the box I just put in here. It could also be anywhere in here. This is our storage room because we're living with my grandma lives with us. So we have all of the stuff that was from our house and all the stuff that was from her house. And then we combined it into this one house. That's some of the dog stuff. This is my box of things from my grandma. That's like my kitchen utensils I'm getting from her and all that kind of stuff. So maybe I put my mixing bowl back in here, but I don't know. Oh, this might take a while. I found it, y'all. It's in here. This is the box that has all of the kitchen stuff that I used while I was at Flamingo. It has my baking sheets. Ooh, I need chapstick. My mixing bowl, my spatula, my whisk, my mini cupcake maker, some cups, these things to make your own popsicles. It also has a bunch of my purses that I've been looking for and my winter lounge fly. So I think I'm just gonna leave this box packed how it is. It still has a bunch of room in the top though, so I'll just add some few things in here, and this will be my last box that I pack. And then everything else will have to be little bags, and then one suitcase for my clothes and linens and stuff like that. So if you were wondering how to pack or what you need to bring, I really suggest bringing a mixing bowl because I bought one while I was there. Because even though Flamingo provides like some cooking utensils, they do not supply a whisk. They do not supply a mixing bowl. They literally just supply some like baking sheets, and they're not that great quality. So I just brought my own. Also, this is the water bottle that I used a lot while I was there. I got it when one of my co-teachers gave it to me when I was teaching kindergarten. These little things are little heart-shaped containers. They're really good for packing like sauces and like little snacks for lunch and stuff. What else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish packing up this box and then clean up my room a little bit and then kind of show you how I'm leaving the room so that my parents can pack it up for me whenever they come to see me. So update. There's the box that was in here before. I added this big box and this. I think I can fit a bag right here, and then the trunk, nothing's changed, so I won't show you that. And then, oh goodness, back here we still have all this room. I might move this back up there, that way I have all this room to play with. This bag is full of all of my Disney t-shirts, my bedding, and then my clothes for the 2 days that I'm there before I check in. So this is the bag that I'll take into the hotel with me. It doesn't have any toiletries in it. I have like a tiny toiletry bag that'll fit right in here, so that's where it's gonna stay. That way when we get to the hotel, I can just kind of grab both those things out and go into the hotel. I think I'm gonna pack my big suitcase full of my actual clothes. My jewelry box will fit in one of the things back there. So will my cookie jar that I have. And then we should be ready. Don't think I'm gonna be able to pack everything today because I have a bunch of laundry I need to do. Plus I'm still here for another week, so a lot's just gonna change. Do you go outside, Nelson? Nelson's trying to figure out if he's coming out. Do you go outside? He can't decide. Also, don't you love my shoes? We did a Secret Santa for everyone. So like we drew names, and that's the person that we bought for. We only bought for one person in our family. But also we did I've heard people that call it different things. Some people call it a dirty Santa. Some people call it white elephant, gift exchange, whatever you call it. It's where you pick an item and then you like don't put your name on it, and then everyone draws a number, and say if you're number 1, you go pick up the item and then you unwrap it, and the next person unwraps a gift, and if they don't like theirs, they can steal yours, and like, you know, you can like trade gifts and stuff. Well, we did that, but we did it like kind of like a gag gift, and this is what I got. I got these huge slippers, and I love them. They are so comfortable. They're crazy ugly, but they are so comfortable. So yeah, that's my item. Nelson, are you good? Sorry, but I'm gonna go upstairs kind of clean up my room a little bit, and then film the other video I was talking about, and then probably end this video in a few minutes. So let's go do that. This is like really sad. It's all bare since I put those away, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I still have a few like Christmas decorations I need to take down, but I honestly just, this video is like 25 minutes long, and that's insane for a video about me like packing. So I'm taking off my little things from my wall, like the ornaments, and like I'll show you things off. So that'll be my last thing for the day. So go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on all the content that will be coming soon. That next video with my New Year's resolutions and everything, and what we're doing in the new year should be coming out in the next few days. So stay tuned for that, and I will catch y'all in the next one.